Hello ladies and gentlemen. Due to some unfortunate technical difficulties, what was supposed to be Akkardo's first hosting episode today unfortunately ended up with him not having any videos of the clip we just recorded. So while he is the host of the show, you will be following my point of view.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode of Drunks with Guns Minecraft. You will notice today that I, Akkardo, or also known as Phobia, will be today's host. That is because, for once, we are going to look at Beyond Darkness projects.
Yeah, as all of you know, I'm not the great builder that all the other on the server are, but I do tend to have my little places that I like to do something about. So I've been building on something, and although Akkardo has seen it before, a great many changes has been made to it. So we're gonna take a look at it today, and I'm gonna guide him around the place. So let's hop into our... Yes, there we go. And we're gonna go through here. Where are you looking?
My controls are kind of messed up.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Alright. Now, this place is just basically a walkway to get to the place. I was trying to make it to the HQ. This is the only trouble place at night because creepers have a tendency to fall down into your head. So,
I can imagine.
Yeah. So basically, just follow the bricks.
I do want to add here that I have seen this before, but that was only when you had only created an outer wall.
True that.
So
yeah.
So the rest is gonna be a surprise for me.
Yeah. You will also notice on the project, just keep running, that I'm using the BD Purecraft texture pack, and Akkardo is recording this in the normal texture pack. So there is going to be some differences that I will highlight during the viewing of this every now and then. And we come to my castle here.
That is an interesting outlook you keep here.
Yeah. Also, from you saw it last time, if you come up here, you can see that I've actually increased the turrets. No, not the turrets, the towers on the sides. Last time you saw this, the turrets was level with the wall and was like these little outlooky thingy. Now the turrets have been made huge, have openings in them where my guards can shoot out arrows and stuff, and the tops, like the lofts of, no, what do you call them? The roofs of the towers are ever burning, always burning. That is...
Yeah, I can tell. You will have used netherrack for that, I guess.
I have indeed. So
lovely material.
Lovely material, and of course my clan sign that I have here on the ground, which is also on my back.
Yeah.
So to get in, we've made a little. I've made a little. What do you call it? Portcullis system, where you click here. You go ahead.
Okay.
It's basically meant to that there's a guard standing here greeting travelers, and then when they pass security, he opens the gate for them, and it slides up.
So we're gonna be annoying and click that a few times just to to show that you can actually make it without making it bug.
It doesn't bug. I have not had... The only time I actually had it bug was when an Enderman stole one of the gravel blocks beneath it.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
Yep.
So
welcome to the inner...
This is a rather dangerous time of day, so we're gonna go skip ahead, and you're gonna notice a small cut in the film. And now that it has finally become relatively safe to walk on, we are going to proceed into Beyond Darkness's project.
Into the Dark End City. Welcome to my humble village.
Not a lot of darkness in
Nope.
here.
It is only on the outside, basically to scare away intruders and stuff. It's been made to look very, very ominous. Inside it's not so bad. The first place we're going to take a look at is the building on the left here, because as you can see, there's a small button here again. If you click that, the gate will close from the inside.
Ah, that's nifty.
Yeah. So of course the house that you have here on the side is the guardhouse. a small area where
Oh
the
yeah.
guards on duty can relax and get some sleep in between their shifts if they need to.
Yeah.
And when we go on into the next room, we have the training hall where people can train. We have some zombies for melee training, and we have some targets for the range training.
Okay.
And of course, there are some training materials in here: some wooden swords and some bow and arrows. These are the two main occupation halls for the guards on duty. If we go, why are you on the ground? If we go up here, you will have the quarters of the guard captain, an area where he can actually look out over the city and see how everything is doing, make sure that no one is causing trouble in the streets, and where he can just basically sit and keep track of what is going on with the guards and the city.
That looks like a mighty uncomfortable chair.
What are you talking about? He has buns of steel.
Yeah.
Right, but let's head out again. Just that way.
And there's another door for
Indeed.
here.
No reason to go all the way through the area where people can sleep. Now, this here is actually my own little invention. It is supposed to be a trash can. A dumpster.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that.
Which I actually am pretty proud of because I think it looks nice. And it's another use for a cauldron that I don't use for much.
Yeah, exactly. Cauldrons are limited in
Indeed.
usage. I still feel like they should add the feature so you can pour milk or lava into the cauldrons.
True, it would be a good use.
And I can see you made street lamps.
Yeah, I made street lamps. We're using the redstone lamps instead of glowstone because these I can actually break if I want to and relocate them somewhere else.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I've started using those too. So.
And by the way, it gives like the sort of feel that in like there's this like old-fashioned lightman that runs around when it becomes daytime and nighttime and turns them on and off, which I really liked. Now, this is the...
I get the feeling you didn't care much for grass in this city.
No grass. I leveled 2 goddamn hillsides to get this. I'm not gonna have grass in my city.
Very well.
Right.
I think we should
well,
go on to the next building.
Let's that. And the next building is actually this one. This one has been built by me, but it hasn't actually been... Its use is not for me. It's actually for railways. This connects up to the railway system that the TBK has made. So from here you can get to and from the entire station thing. We'll cover that in another episode.
Well, that is about the, let's say, prettiest railway station.
Yeah.
So far.
We'll have to do something about that. Now, if we go over to the other side, the first building that you will see here will actually be my Fletcher, where the king, the emperor, and all of the guards get all of their bows and arrows made. So
very small empire.
I know. But we have for bows and one for arrows. And out here we have the range. Actually, I wouldn't have minded if there were grass on here, but for some reason I can't get it to grow on it, which I don't really care about. But we have the archery range, where you can test out your skills with the bow.
I remember you saying something about there actually being a hidden feature with one of these.
No. If you look to your left, that's the one that has a hidden feature.
Ah.
And it's not so much a hidden feature as it is...
So I take it these are a creeper, a zombie, and an enderman.
Try to make them look as realistic as possible.
Those are some fearsome opponents.
Indeed some fearsome opponents. Especially because you can't hit an enderman with bows normally. Right.
So what do we have here?
This is indeed my smithy, yes. With the ever-burning... what do you call these? Melting and the cooling off. Yeah, furnace. There we go. The ever-burning furnace, the off-cooling, and my material. This one is not supposed to be there right now. This is the stuff of good quality that I have, and as you can see in there, there's actually a book.
Yeah.
which is actually written in.
Very well. How do I
Put
activate
it down
that?
on your hotbar and read in it, and just right click it. And it is
Very
the
well.
recipes for all smithing materials. I haven't covered stone and leather and stuff like that because they're not really for smithing. So all of those have been added into there, and I don't have any of exceptional quality yet. There are actually supposed to be some diamond stuff in here, but I haven't really gathered any of that yet. Right.
Well, I still have an
Yeah,
excess
true
of
that.
it.
But this one is the training dummy for the blacksmith, where he tests us all the sword and weapon that he makes. Now this one has a hidden feature because it's supposed to look like someone. So
Yeah. I already looked a little on the back of it, so if
yeah.
people can't read it because of YouTube quality, it says Pagas, kick me.
Pagas, also known on these shows as Vibergs. So, let's head on to
Yeah.
the next one. This one is actually one of the newest buildings that I've made, and it is my baker. I thought, what does a city need to keep it supplied in food and water, and food and stuff? It needs a baker, of course. So in this I have bread, I have cookies, and I have cake. And a book where all the baking
Cookies.
recipes are in.
I'm not gonna read
I know.
that. I'm not gonna learn how
This
to cook.
leads to the only thing that is outside of the city walls. This one actually leads up to the tavern. We can go into that afterwards. But this actually leads out to the only place that's outside the city walls, which is my farm.
It's a little shady for a
It
baker,
is a little
isn't
bit,
it?
but it is so that he doesn't have to go outside to get to his resources. Right. But out here we have a pen for all the cows, a pen for all the chickens, pen for the chickens, and a pen for my yellow sheep. I don't know why they're yellow right now, but actually I do know why they're yellow, but never mind that.
Symbolizing P.
No, I needed yellow wool for a project that went wrong. Right. All of this have a a trench dug around it, so that no creepers and stuff can get to it. If they try to get in here, they will fall into it, and it's 3 blocks deep, and they can't get out. Except this place, because there's nothing on the other side. So, but this is
Yeah.
for the animal farm. If we go back here and go out the other side, we'll come to my
So the only thing actually threatening this place
And
would
spiders.
be Enderman.
spiders have an annoying tendency to be able to crawl over, but out here is my farm area, my agricultural area. We have all of my wheats, my melons, and my pumpkins, and the newest addition to the family, cocoa beans. Over here,
Cocoa
look.
beans.
Please don't jump there. You can actually run through the wheat without damaging it, but if you hop on it, it pops up. So, but here,
Oh.
this is cocoa beans.
Oh, I thought that was like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope,
mini
pumpkins are here. This is pumpkins.
It looks a little more like square
They do
oranges.
indeed, but they are actually, after the newest patch, you can actually grow them. They need to grow on jungle trees, so I've just placed down 3 blocks of jungle trees, and then you can just place them and use bone meal on them, and they will grow. Now,
So
I will say that the tavern was created by the outer exterior of it was actually created by Pargas. He basically this is the only building that I outwardly did not design myself. This was the one that he created, and I then built all of the rooms and all of the sitting arrangements and all of that.